Hello, everybody. This is Tia Antoinette here. Hey, y'all. I'm doing my very first makeup tutorial. No, this is serious. A little bit. I'm very excited. And this is going to be a kind of a soft springtime face since it is March. We do spring an hour forward today. And, you might as well kick it off with your face matching the weather. So, what I'm going to do is first we start off, first and foremost, you don't necessarily have to drink this in the morning, but drink your water because this is going to give you clear skin. It's also going to do good things for your body. Get into the habit of this. This should be like just part of your makeup regimen. Okay. Next, I'm going to put some primer on. Never mind my little strings. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. Anyway, this is Wet n Wild primer. Just take a little bit and put it all over your face. And for me, like I have oily skin, so hopefully it does its job of, concealing pores and all that good stuff. Let me tell you something about me. I'm cheap. But the reason why I'm cheap is because I just started getting into makeup. I've always liked makeup, but I feel like if you just start something, you should always start kind of low end. That way, if you decide it doesn't work for you or, I don't know, it's just not your zhuzh, then you haven't wasted a whole lot of money as opposed to going to get all the Anastasias and all the Urban Decays and all the other stuff. I will eventually graduate to all that stuff because I'm very much into makeup now, but I'm a little cheap. So, anywho, I'm going to do my brows next. This is also this is by e.l.f. This is the eyeshadow kit in the dark because my eyebrows are dark. I don't know. And I like this little brush. I like this little brush that comes with it. This end is for the actual drawing. This end is for the powder that comes in it to kind of set your brows. So just take a little bit and I'm going to sculpt it. Now, if I make a mistake, it's okay because my concealer is going to hide it. Now, if you are a 10-minute makeup person, like I'm only doing this for 10 minutes, that's fine. But make sure you take your time on your brows. You can kind of rush through anything else, but take your time on them brows. Okay. And if you want to do the top, that's fine too. Sometimes I don't do the top because my brows naturally are in semi-good shape. But some people need to like draw the whole brow on. We ain't got to shade them, but sometimes they just don't have a lot of hair naturally. Or maybe they botched their arch or something like that. It's okay. We all do what works for us. As you can see, I kind of need to clean up my brows with the wax and all that good stuff, but we're not going to worry about it today because this is a makeup tutorial. So I'm just being very careful in my arch. Make sure it's nice and neat. And you might have to like kind of play with it, like experiment, because sometimes I do different kind of arches. I know I have like angel shaped brows, I've been told, but sometimes I'll tweeze them a different way so they look a different way. And right now what I'm doing is I'm putting the powder on that comes with it so it'll set. And I can see I'm going to have to kind of blend it a little bit. So I'm going to use my brush to blend it. Now, I don't have any Sigma brushes. I don't have any like high-end anything. I went to a makeup class and this is just what they gave me. And they work for me. Sometimes the little gold thing comes off and I have two. Like this is the handle to one and the top part is to another. But it's okay because it still works. That's all that matters to me. When I get some coin, When people start subscribing, then maybe I will upgrade. But right now I got bills. So I'm just kind of brushing it. I hope you guys can see. Like the sunlight is my light. I know some people have like the whole sets and the right lighting, but we're going to get to that when we get to it, okay? So, this is a light tutorial. So I'm going to take my Handy Dandy Concealer by LA Girl. Yes. This is in Toffee. Some people just immediately put it on like that. Sometimes I will just squeeze and like put it on my hand so I can like paint it and control how much I want on there. Because I would hate to squeeze and have too much and then it's just too much and I have to blend and I like buildable. I'd rather go mild or light and just build upon it. So I'm gonna go underneath. You can see, right? And even this looks like too much to me, but of course I'm going to blend. And I kind of blend down so that I don't disturb my liner or my brow, what I just did. I blend down. Everybody has their way. This is my way for today because tomorrow might be totally different. I'm just a hippie, indie weirdo like that. And I'm just blending down because that was kind of a lot. Blend it down. Okay, and then I'm going to do my other side. Ooh. Okay, I'm doing my other side. And I feel like that was more than enough product, so I'm not even going to paint it. I'm just going to go with what I had. Right? And you can put some, you can kind of be sloppy down here if you want. Because you don't have to worry about disturbing anything. I like to do my eyes first. That way, I don't get any eyeshadow fallout on my foundation on my face. And I'm going to be talking a lot because I don't have any royalty-free music. And if I play my stuff and I mess around and get sued, they're going to be highly disappointed because Tia don't have no money right now. Okay? So, now I'm going to, this is just some Beauty Supply eyeshadow I found. And I only use about 2 colors in there. That's another reason why you can kind of go low end sometimes. Because if you like how it works, but nine times out of 10, we only use 2 or 3 sometimes, like regular colors. I feel better about myself if I get the inexpensive stuff. As long as it works. That's the key. Don't get cheap stuff just to get cheap stuff. Get stuff that still works. Get stuff that's quality. Like my mom always taught me, get stuff that's quality that may be low end. Like we'll be coming out the thrift stores beat in the mud because she knew how to shop. Anywho, this is the brush I'm going to use. I like how to do that. This is the brush. It's not a Sigma brush, but this is the brush. And I'm going to use this really soft brown right here. It's a nice transitional brown. You can like, if you're doing other colors, this is a good starting point color. And then if you want, you can go darker. But this is a natural face look. So, I'm sorry. My big fat Caesar Planet of the Ape hands are in the way. Sorry. How I gauge where I put my crease look is, you can see this crease, right? This is the fold, rather. I go directly above it. Directly above it. And it kind of depends on your eye shape. My eyes are special because if you can see, this is the droopy eye. This is the cute eye. This is the strong eye. This is the weak eye. And it doesn't bother me as much as it used to, but I have to do different things so it'll look even as far as how my eyeshadow looks. So I'm just going to do my crease in here. And this, you may not be able to see it because probably not the best lighting, but it'll just give you a soft contour. Really, this is all it is a contour. Okay. Okay. So that looks cool. I'm not even going to do like the lid color today. You may think, oh my gosh, you're not wearing enough makeup, but just wait for it. What I have now, I'm going to do my liner. This is e.l.f. I really like it. This is jet black. I will do a wing today. And if you are raw enough to just draw the whole line in one swoop, do you? But today, I'm just gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful. And when you do your wing, I call it the flick. You see how I flick that out right there? Flick. That way you get that perfect T, that perfect point. I don't like a line. I like it to come to a point. So I do the flick. It sounds silly, but it's scientific and it is a thing, okay? I'm going to do it again on this side. This is kind of in my way. Now see, I don't have like a set, but it's all right. Hi, little boy.
Hey.
I'm recording, so.
You have to leave.
Yeah.
I just want to do something.
Go ahead, do you. That's the boy, Adrian.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm just carefully drawing my line. Now, sometimes you can't always do the flick in a different direction, so you just make it work. You can make a sandwich or something. Whatever. Or cereal. Okay, that's fine. I'm a lazy mother. He's shaking his finger. No, you're not. It's just comedy, son. Thank you. He's like such a big support system. He's the best. Yeah, see, I done gone too far. This flick is way longer than this flick, so now I gotta make this flick match that flick. It's okay. It's makeup. We're having fun. Okay, so now I'm going to do my foundation. I really like this stuff. This is Milani Conceal and Perfect. Oh, Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer in chestnut. I don't have a zoom, so just take my word for it. Sometimes I use the brush. Sometimes I use the Beauty Blender. Today I'm going to use the Beauty Blender. And I have learned to use, to do like kind of medium coverage. I do a pump and a half. This helps me keep track. I used to do just one pump because I always wanted like a natural look. But I learned it doesn't always hide my little acne scars from when I was undisciplined and popping all my acne zits and stupid stuff like that. Now I'm paying for it. So I just, kind of dab it all over, dab. And now I'm gonna blend.
Do the dab.
Do the dab. And I dab instead of rub because I want to keep as much product on my face and not on the blender. And once we are done, I'm gonna go to a different room with better lighting. So if nothing else, you can see the finished result. But right now, once you get to the eye part, you can like turn it over. Well, thank you, son. You can turn it over and use this tip for more control and all that good stuff. No, leave that open. I need that.
I know.
Okay.
Making it more.
Oh, good job. Thank you. I'm telling you, he's the best. Shouts out to Adrian. I'm just blending. Make sure you get that neck. Blending. I decided to do a tutorial. For one, I'm always watching makeup tutorials. Like, that's my nightly routine. I'll be in the bed, I'll get on Facebook, and then I'll get on YouTube and just watch tutorials until Jesus tells me, fam, go to sleep. I also get my ears. I don't like put product on to get my ears, but just like whatever excess is on, I get my ears because sometimes my ears are very red and I want my ears to match my face. You know? Thanks, babe. That's perfect. That's better, actually. Thank you. See? Support and smarts. That's everything. Okay. Oh. And it's okay if you get a little bit on your lips. You know, we're going to fix that. Make sure you get the ears and the neck. Right? Now, I'm going to powder because I don't have like a cream contour. I have powder contour. So that's the thing. If you have cream contour, then you do it right after the foundation before your powder. If you have powder contour, then you do it after your powder. I prefer powder, so I'm going to powder my face first and then do the contour. And this again is e.l.f. I told y'all I'm cheap, but the stuff is great. And this is, it's old, so I can't like tell you what exactly it is, but it's translucent powder in soft luminance. It's like super tiny. The font is like -2 on here. So I'm just gonna turn around and, Now, some people like a dewy face. So you might skip this step or you might do it a different way. That's fine. I like my face to look like, what is that, velvet? I like a nice matte look. Because when you're oily all the time, you want it to be like, you want that nice, smooth, like matte look. You want it to be nice and, I don't know, just right. So, that's that, okay? Now, if you don't do it that much, that's fine. Makeup is, like, personal. It's what you like. But there's nothing wrong with getting the basics down, you know what I'm saying? And this is kind of the basics because Tia is not a professional. I went to beauty school, but, oh, wow, 18 minutes. Let me keep going. Okay. I hate those long monologues and makeup tutorials. Okay, so I'm going to contour now. This is some beauty supply store stuff. And you might say, oh, that's eyeshadow. I know. I really like this brown that's in here. I really like this brown for the contour. It's really hard for me sometimes to find the right brown in an actual contour, so I'll just use the eyeshadow and be done with it. I'm not getting arrested for it. And I'm going to use this one. This is not the right one, but it works if you know what you're doing. And I like it to look nice and light, natural. Some people do this. That don't work for me. So I smile. And like you can see my Janet Jackson cheekbones. So I know I'm going to go right below. Right below. And I don't go no farther than where I stopped. Right? And I'm going to do it again on this side. And you want to blend. You don't want like that superhero drag queen action going on. You want to, ooh, see, I don't even like that. If you mess up like I just did, just kind of put a little powder on it and just start all over. Or not start over, just, you know, it kind of like, you know, blot it so it looks not so harsh. Maybe I just need to blend more. I'm not adding more product, I'm just blending more. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, now I'm going to do my lips. Oh, maybe I'll do a little of the other stuff, the highlight. I'm gonna use the same one and use this gold right here. This is like champagne color, but I feel like it's too light, but the gold is good. Take my fan brush and just sweep. Just sweep. We're going for natural. We don't need anything bright light, you know, like crazy. This is nice for church. This is nice for work. This is nice for that first date when you don't want to like you're trying too hard. Yes, glow, yes. If you want, you can just, you know, dab it on your finger and do your nose. Ooh. And of course, blend. Sometimes I do my nose, like contour, but not often because sometimes it looks too much for me. But some people do it and they look great. So shouts out to y'all. Okay, now for my lips. You just take a brown liner and handle your business, and then you take a nice pink. Don't be afraid of the pink. You see I'm like 50 shades of milk chocolate, but I'm not afraid of the pink. So I'm gonna take my brown liner. This is also a beauty supply store. Make sure you get brown, not dark brown, because dark brown is like this brown, and that's too harsh for your lips if you're doing a nude color. And I'm just following my lip line. If you want to go above the lip line, that's fine, but I don't for mine. For nude, I don't like color the whole lip. I just do the outside. Okay. And then I'll take this pink. I have two pinks. As soon as I can find the pinks. Where are the pinks? That's embarrassing. Okay. Jeez. That's why you need to be prepared. Found the pink. Okay, this is Black Radiance. 5115. There is no name. It's just 5115 by Black Radiance. You can get it at any drugstore. Nice. It's kind of bright. You'd be like, oh my God, it's so pink. But if you blend right, it'll act right. And I'm just going to put it in the middle. Now, if I walk outside like this, they're going to treat my whole life. But I blend it. And it's gonna look all right. I'm sorry, I said I'm gonna blend it and then it's gonna look all right. Okay. Make sure your edges are right too. We got hairline edges and we got lip line edges. Gotta make sure that's right too. Now, if you think that's too bright, just blot it. See, I had that napkin ready. I ain't had that lipstick ready. I don't know what happened with that. And you can stop here, or you can add gloss. But definitely add like chapstick or something if you have dry lips like I do. They just will not cooperate. I use the gloss, whatever. This is just some Jordana stuff. I like to control how much I have, so sometimes I just squeeze it. Okay. Okay, now as far as the mascara, I have a love-hate relationship with my lashes. And I'm gonna tell you why. I have flat ironed lashes. They don't curl. They're not straight. They are flat ironed. They're so stubborn and rebellious. And I'm still praying they strengthen the Lord so they get it right. So I will curl them, but I know that they are not going to stay curled because I don't like waterproof mascara because it's a jerk to get off and at the end of the night. My son keeps dropping the cereal. So, the way you curl your lashes, if you have flat iron, stubborn lashes like me, take it. Before I close it, I'm going to kind of push my lids up carefully. Try to get to the root without pinching your skin. Squeeze the root. Move it. Squeeze the middle. Move it. Squeeze the end. I'll say pulse. Squeeze, I mean pulse. And kind of look up and look to the side and look to the diagonal so you can really see. Do it again. Pulse the root. Pulse the middle, pulse the ends. That way you will have an over curl. And if you have non-waterproof mascara like me, it's going to fall. But that over curl will compensate and it'll just fall into a slight curl. Or you can just use waterproof mascara and be obedient to the makeup people. But as for me, no. Or I'll just do lashes. And when you do it, when you add your mascara, by the way, this is Maybelline Falsies Volume Express and Black 000N. Stuff is nice. I like it. Even though it don't act right for me, I still like it. I'm going to do my lashes. And make sure you have soft pressure. Because if you go too hard, it's guaranteed you're going to hit that eyelid or whatever, and then you're gonna get mascara where you didn't want it to, and that's gonna, you're not gonna like that. Guys, it's a super long video, but it's my first time doing a tutorial and I have not mastered the art of editing yet, but I will get there if you guys subscribe. Adrian, beat it.
I just want to say hi to the audience.
Okay, all right, you said hi.
Well, more like wait.
And I'm trying to not get the roots because I've heard if you mascara your roots, that will drag them down even further. And then do another coat and just do the same thing. Right? Now I'm going to stop at 2 coats. If you want to do a third, do you. And then do your bottom ones. Again, soft pressure. And I'll shake, pull it down, shake, pull it down. Shake it, pull it down. Shake it. That's how you know you've been in church singing a little too long. You make everything a gospel song. Put a gospel run on everything. I'm going to church today, oh Lord. My son's looking at me like that's so not funny. It's okay. It's attempted comedy after all. Oh, this is almost 30 minutes. It'll be shorter next time, I promise. But you get the gist. We're going to pretend like I curled it. And I'll jiggle, well, shake, pull it up. Shake, pull it up. Shake it and pull it up. I don't know where that came from. That is weird. Whatever. I'm going to keep going. And it's okay to have your mouth open or your tongue out. We all have our weird makeup faces. Trey Songz, we're talking about making love faces, but I'm talking about makeup faces. Won't he do it? Okay. And I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. And I'm just going to spray. I'm going to take my pineapple down. It's still good in my mouth. And I'm going to... Hope you can see it. Nope, that's too light. And that's my everyday look. Hope you guys enjoy. God bless.